FSA eligible items for Mounjaro weight loss and Zepbound weight loss. Hi friends, I'm Elizabeth, Countess of Shopping. I have been on Zepbound and Mounjaro for over 15 months, having lost over 82 pounds. And on today's episode, I got a ton of stuff for you to help you with FSA eligible items. We are putting on our thinking critical caps today and being financially literate as we go through our Mounjaro weight loss journey or our Zepbound weight loss journey. So let's go ahead and dive in. I got a ton of stuff here and I'm just gonna start diving in. All of these will be linked down in the description link below. And if stay till the end because I've got some ones that you wanna know that are not actually FSA eligible. If you like this series, I will do an HSA eligible items if that is in your bucket. For me personally, I like to speak from my own experience, strength, and hope of what I'm personally using. And so I am not on I don't do HSA, we do FSA. So let's go ahead and dive in of what those can be, up to $3,200, which is exciting and a great way, particularly with the cost of Mounjaro and with Zepbound, to help you, So a couple of FSA items, and again, that whole shopping list will be linked down below, is Mounjaro related and Zepbound related, but also across your family too. I'm gonna talk about some other family items if you've got kids or teenagers or things like that. So first up, my scale that I always recommend. This is the particular scale that I use because it syncs onto my phone, and then you can use other products that they have that will sync to your phone too, so your data is all in one spot. I'm obsessed with this scale because it measures 13 different components, not just weight loss, although that's helpful, but muscle mass, which we know we lose muscle mass as we go through our Zepbound weight loss journey, Tirzepatide weight loss journey. And so tracking this, a track number grows, and it's easy to track it on your phone when it syncs together through the app. So this is FSA eligible item. I always recommend, hold on. Yeah. The Smart Tape Measure. I'm obsessed with it because when I do have a weight stall, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when, that I've had over the last 15 months. Using a Smart Tape Measure, Mr. Friday ate this one, so it's broken on the front, and they've slightly changed the packaging on it. It's still the same great product. This will help to measure your waist, your thighs, your hips, your wrists, whatever you want to measure. It's another unit of measurement when you have a weight stall. Very, very beneficial. This syncs into your phone. This is one of the FSA not eligible, but I tell you to get the scale so you can just buy this separately. It's around the $20, $25 mark. Well worth the price point, in my humble opinion, for it because it's such a good product. But what is FSA eligible in this trio of products is their smart blood pressure measure. So it's if you have blood pressure issues, it will sync and track in your phone. So when you go to your doctor's office or when you have a telehealth medicine visit, which my favorite Mounjaro telehealth and Zepbound telehealth, I'll link down in the description link below. Use the discount code QUEEN because they're amazing and have given the Countess of Shopping community, I asked for a really good discount for you. So the blood pressure measurement will go into your phone. Another great way to do that. Next thing on the list for FSA eligible items is SPF. If you are not putting your SPF products with your FSA, my friends, you might be making a mistake. I am outside substantially more as a result of walking more. I walk 2 to 3 miles per day outside. I'm trying to get more vitamin D. Is it vitamin D? Vitamin E? Vitamin A? All my vitamins. Being outside in the sun. And so I'm using more sunscreen. My personal favorites, I do love Kula, and I also love Kula's Face SPF. Some of the ones that you're thinking, oh my gosh, I went through for hours literally to prepare for this video to give you the best content. So I hope that my intention, I want you to walk away really armed and empowered of knowing what is firmly FSA eligible and what is also not. This was the brand I personally use, and it's on the list. They also have another brand, it's called La Roche-Posay, that I have bought several of their products that is also FSA eligible for SPF usage. I would encourage you for your kids' sporting events, for your own stuff, put that on your FSA because you do have up to that $3,200 point. You can use those things for glasses, contacts, of course, things like those. But some years we've been scrambling to be okay, let's get our FSA. This is a great way to do it because with the link down below, you can easily track your receipts. One of the other things I love, and this is one of the top sellers, is an SPF, it's mineral powder that you can just put. I didn't put any makeup on today. I did not feel like it at all. So this is literally my skin with nothing on it. I haven't even done my skincare yet today. But this is the SPF mineral. It's like it sells thousands a month. Like people really, it's really a very popular product. It's translucent sunscreen powder. Love this one. Now you can get bougier ones, but this one's not crazy expensive. Now I always have a hard time with the cap. Oh, there we go. There, and then you can just put it on like that. That is an awesome, awesome product to have. Next, FSA eligible. As you guys know, I bought 15 months ago when I started my Mounjaro weight loss journey and Zepbound weight loss journey, LMNT Electrolytes. I'm obsessed with their products because it has no added sugars, so it keeps my blood sugars really, really good. No added sugars, no junks, no dye. It's not like a blue electrolyte drink. Electrolytes help me on my Mounjaro weight loss journey and Zepbound weight loss journey because of muscle cramps, gastrointestinal issues, and just fatigue in general that I experienced on day one of my shot. It's not crazy bad. I think a lot of people talk about Mounjaro side effects and Zepbound side effects to scare you, to be clickbaity. Less than 1% are the severe Mounjaro side effects and Zepbound side effects. Now, if you're that less than 1%, that really stinks. That's not pleasant at all because it's appendicitis, pancreatitis. There is that very, very rare thyroid cancer that it's a family genetic one. But I would not encourage you to buy this. I always tell you to buy things on Amazon. This is the one, well, there's a couple, to buy directly from the vendor. They have been very gracious to give the Countess of Shopping community 8 free sticks with any purchase. And you can easily take that receipt. What I do is I buy mine personally in bulk. I'll buy for 2 or 3, 4 months at a time. And then that way I can get my free product with it, the free 8 free sticks. And then I also have them, so it takes my mental payload of having to reorder all the time. But you could use that 8 free sticks a lot. That would be one of the 3 items I would recommend buy directly from the vendor. The next item that I have is for gastrointestinal things is I love Bellway. I personally use their stuff. They have, this is one I would buy directly from the vendor. For your first order, they've given us a 25% off discount. Woohoo! So I'll link that down below as opposed to getting it from Amazon. But they have on there the psyllium husk if you are constipated, Mounjaro Constipation or Zepbound Constipation. They also have collagen that can be included in these. I personally like their psyllium fiber capsules, but that's just me. Those are included in FSA. Next, for Mounjaro, Zepbound is using the Sharps container. That is FSA eligible. I'll link the one down below that I use. That is also FSA eligible. For our Mounjaro Zepbound injections, let's go over to our next one. Blood glucose monitoring system. I like CareTouch and also CareTouch's alcohol pads are also on FSA eligible. I use those. I swipe it before I use my Mounjaro injection or Zepbound injection. I'll wipe that. I've also talked about how I use the CareTouch pads. If I'm having Mounjaro nausea or Zepbound nausea, I'll just sniff the pad, the alcohol pad, just a quick whoop, and it changes my scent. And I also pop a mint, so it changes my taste and my scent, and that usually helps me to get rid of my nausea pretty quickly. But I like personally CareTouch's products. I like their stuff quite a bit. I'll link that down below. Next, Magnesium. That was not FSA eligible. My favorite company, I will link down below. They've given us a discount code. That's another one that I don't buy directly on Amazon. I buy directly from the manufacturer because I can get the discount and it's easy. Like it's just easier and the shipping's really fast. And they've been gracious to give us a discount. Magnesium, very helpful for me for sleep, sleep anxiety, weight loss, muscle, for muscles. It's awesome. Love it. Let's go over to this bin. I was shocked, by the way. I guess I wasn't shocked /shocked, but I wasn't shocked. Teeth whitening is not eligible. Not FSA eligible teeth whitening from my records. Feel free to correct me down below, but it was not. Epsom salts are eligible. They are eligible. I don't know if this particular brand is eligible. The brand that I know 100%, I will link down below for you. But Epsom salts, which are amazing at nighttime, are eligible, FSA eligible. Retainer cleaners. Now I use these, I don't have a retainer, but I use them for my mouth guard at night. This is the brand that I bought. These are FSA eligible. I bought this and I have yet to open it. It's the ultrasonic cleaner for my mouth guard. I don't think this is FSA eligible. I will put it on my shopping list down below. But these for sure are, if you're using a mouth guard or like a retainer, things like that, because those things get really stinky with bacteria. So that's another option for you. Now, this bag, by the way, it's my pool bag. I just bought it. I'm obsessed with it. I'll link that down below too. It is not FSA eligible. Red lights. We haven't really talked about it here, but it's something on the back end I've been heavily researching. This red light is not FSA eligible. I was like, man, but because I love red light, blue lights and red lights. So blue light helps with acne. Red lights you can use them for anti-aging. This one is not eligible, but there are two from this brand that are they look like face masks, like Freddy Krueger face masks. That one is, and I like this particular brand. Back in the day, I used to work with them when I was doing Amazon Lives, like 2 or 3 years ago. I love their products. They've sent me like 6 different ones to test, and I really, really love their products. Their waist belt red light is awesome, and that one is FSA eligible. But for their red lights, I was very excited about that. I'm excited about red light therapy. I've used red light therapy now for years, but I really, really like it. And now that there's more science data coming out about it, I'm pumped. And if you have acne, blue light therapy is an awesome resource too. And those some of them are also FSA eligible. I don't have any here to show you, but I'll link them down on the FSA eligible list. As is, if you get a pimple, like for acne stuff, there are some acne-based FSA ones too. The Mighty Patches, I own them, but I couldn't find where mine were. Those are FSA eligible. Those are FSA eligible. Next, what I found not FSA eligible is my probiotics I always recommend. I was stunned that this was not on the FSA eligible list, but these are my favorite and they were on sale. So I'll link those down below. My favorite vitamins were not on the FSA eligible list. I buy these directly from the vendor because when I buy supplements, I buy them. There's a reason why. I buy them from vendors. I buy everything from Amazon except for my supplements. So I will link those down below. I have a discount code. Next, if you have any sort of boo-boos, if you have any boo-boos, these gel ice packs are awesome. I had mine for my ankle when I had ankle surgery, but they have them for like knees, if you have knee issues, and they have them for different body parts where they're the gel ice packs and then they have the Velcro so it just like attaches really easily. I recommend those quite a bit actually. Really, really helpful. I have so much stuff. Let me go back over to my list. There's more, but wait, there's more. Let me go back over to my FSA eligible list of other ones because friends, this can save you a bunch of money that you may not have thought about. In particular, NyQuil is FSA eligible. My Claritin, if you have allergies, you can use those. Those are FSA eligible. Hand massagers, leg massagers. I've tested 10 million of those. I just didn't feel like calling them down here in the studio to show you guys. Those are FSA eligible. Which one is this? Humidifiers, some. There's some, and some air purifiers are also FSA eligible, which I thought that was interesting too. Our insulin travel coolers. So when you're traveling with your Mounjaro, this is a huge one. I have recommended the one I bought. It is not FSA eligible. However, there is a different brand that is FSA eligible and HSA eligible. I will link that one down below. I thought that was really, really interesting that was. The sunscreens, we've already talked about the La Roche-Posay ones that I love. And that includes, by the way, like tinted mineral SPF and just SPF in general, but so for your face and for your body, as is Kula. Those are great. Those for sure are. Let me go back over to my list. Those were the main ones. I was pleasantly surprised to see so much. And literally my husband and I the accountant and I were talking about it this morning. I mean, that adds up. If you're trying to pull and really, tighten your budget, use what you have with FSA if you're FSA through your employer. You can get really smart and easy in having these receipts. It's very, very simple to do. You can even auto-create in like your Gmail, if you have Gmail, for example, a folder, And so when you get those receipts, you can have them auto filter into that folder. So then you have it all organized at the end of the year. So you're not scrambling around, but you can easily just dump those receipts as you get them. So you order from Element, you use my 8 free stick discount for you. And then it just dumps into that folder, move that receipt over into your Gmail folder. It's really, really helpful for keeping track and keeping write and type records for it too, right? Like we got to make this simple to make it effective. But it's a smart way and an efficient way to really maximize your FSA account by having it all in one folder. And then you can just use that folder year after year after year, right? Like you just use that every year. It's really, really an easy way to keep track of all of these receipts for everything, and to make sure that you're spending that. So not at the end of the year, which we have had happen before, where we're like, oh my gosh, we didn't use it, and you need to use it. You need to make sure that you're using it. So that is my encouragement. Tell me down in the comments below. My question for you, I've got a couple questions for you. One is, are you FSA eligible? Like, is that within your wheelhouse, or is it HSA? Because if it is HSA, I will do another video on that if you wish. These were ones that I knew that I heavily researched. I mean, I spent a long time figuring these things out. As we were going through, I actually learned quite a bit too about the SPF stuff. I'm like, why have I not been, because I'm such an SPF user, why am I not making sure we're taking that into account? And then also, if I've missed something that you're like, Elizabeth, one of the most pressing ones, I don't have a baby, for example. So baby items, those can't, like there's certain items I just don't have in my household. But if there are ones that I missed, tell me in the comments below, because other people can read the comments too, and we can create a really big thread so we're all really well informed. Use the link down below if you want to go get any of these too in the shopping. And if you've made it this far in the video, we do a little thing with emojis. It helps me to get to know you better. Today's emoji is a camera, or you can just write camera if you're not near. I know some of our amazing counts and countesses are not near a phone to type in the emoji, but you can just write camera. I'll know that you made it this far in the video. One, it helps me to get to know you better because I care. And two, I will pray over you. And if you don't believe in prayer, I'll uplift you in positive thoughts and positive energy. But it's a great way for me to help to get to know you better too. So today's emoji is camera. Make sure you get my free Mounjaro weight loss success checklist and join my free Mounjaro weight loss encouragement group as well. And if you also wanted other supplements, all of those supplements will be linked down below. Y'all, I'm obsessed with this pool bag. Seriously, this is the coolest thing. I keep looking at it, I'm like, it's so cool. It washes out sand easily if you go to the beach, if you're traveling, it holds a lot of stuff. And as a mom, like, it's really, really to wipe out if like my kid has sticky stuff, which is often. Okay, sweet friends, be kind to yourself, be kind to others. I'm Countess of Shop, and count my blessings because life is delicious. I'll see you next time, friends. Make sure you click that like and subscribe button. Bye, guys.